I remember when I was a skinny little kid, I was literally just bones. I was just skin and bones. And I wanted to get bigger. I wanted to get bigger muscles and become stronger. But every single time I tried to get bigger, I tried to bulk. Every single time I failed. Every single time. I used to gain weight, lose it. I used to not even be able to gain 1 kilogram of weight. And I used to search on YouTube, oh, how to gain weight, how to gain weight. And I used to try to find a secret trick, a secret pill that would just make me be able to gain weight. But the truth is, all you need to do is eat more. There's no secret hack. There are little tips that can help you, but there's no secret hack that just makes it easy. It's going to be hard to bulk. But that's what you're signing up for. When you decide that you want to get bigger. When you decide that you want better for yourself. And you don't want to remain skinny anymore. Because you'll agree with me that bulking is hard. Every single time you try and gain weight, you can't gain weight. But think about this. Every single jacked guy in the gym, they used to be skinny before. But they gained weight. So it's possible for you too. Even the hard gainers, the ones that you can't gain weight at all. I know when you think, oh, I'm eating more, but I'm still not gaining weight. You think it's impossible to gain weight. But the truth is that these goals, you don't want it as bad as you truly think you do. You are trying to rise to your goals, but you always fall to your standards. You never rise to your goals. You always fall to your standards. You need standards. That's why you're not achieving any of your goals. Because you don't have standards. If you have standards, you will fall to your standards. And you will achieve your goals. But right now, you just want it. You don't need it as bad as you want to breathe. Get rich or die trying. That's what we live by. Because we're not gonna fail, because we're gonna keep trying every single day and lose and lose and lose. But we're gonna be successful. Because a winner is just a loser who has failed more times than the loser has even tried.
This is the thing. You actually seen this in action. You've seen the people, the friends that you keep convincing to come with you to the gym. But they don't have standards. And they quit again and again and again. You ask them, oh bro, are you going to come to the gym today? And guess what? The reply stays the same. Maybe tomorrow. Because they're comfortable. They don't have standards. They lack the expectations that they need. They want to be successful. They want that dream physique. But clearly not enough. Because if you really want it bad enough, you would do it. You would sacrifice everything to achieve that. This is the difference between a want and a need. If you just want something, oh, I just want to be a roller skater. You want to be good at climbing trees. That's just a want. Do you really want it enough? Do you really need it that you're willing to sacrifice everything? And the answer is probably no. But there's definitely things that need to be put in such high regard. Maybe making money. Maybe quitting that 9 to 5 and starting your own business. Whatever it is. Maybe getting that dream physique that you've always dreamed of. The ones you've seen on TV ever since you were a child. The ones you promised yourself you're going to achieve one day. The truth is, those goals may seem like you really want them. They may seem like a need. And they may generally seem like you're trying your best. But you're not. And right now, they're just meaningless goals. Because you've not put any actions towards it. You've not put any dedication. You've not put any sacrifice into it. Without dedication, without the sacrifice that's necessary, if you continue to have those goals and you don't work towards them, you don't sacrifice those free time that you have, those goals are going to rot away. You're going to become a nobody. You're going to be working your 9 to 5 for the rest of your life. Because that's what's needed. The entrepreneurs that are billionaires now, or millionaires, that are living happy lives on private yachts, they sacrificed everything for that life. They worked hard. They knew that you need to show your dedication. You need to put your standards in place. You need to put your rules in place and abide by them. Because if you don't do those standards, if you don't follow those rules that you have for yourself, you're not going to get to that level. Because you need that dedication. You need that discipline to follow those rules, to follow the steps that are needed. Those steps are different for everyone. My path, my steps are different to yours. Because we're not following the same path. What do you truly want in life? It's not the same thing as me. Maybe all I want is freedom. Maybe all I want is a mega yacht. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that you have your standards, you have the steps that you need to achieve those goals that you want. The true need goals that you want. Not the wants, the needs. You need to set the steps for those. I need you to have every ounce of discipline in you to follow those steps exactly how they're laid out. Because if you don't do that, you're going to become a nobody. So you need to have discipline to do that.
The reason why standards work and goals don't work is because every time you try and hit a goal, you might not reach it. Let's say you pick 10k a month as your goal. You're fine, you're comfortable with not achieving it because you don't have it yet. You'll think, oh, it's fine, I'll just get it later on. I'll eventually get it. But if your standards is 10k a month, you want it right now. You can't live. You're constantly thinking, I want 10k, I want 10k. I'm going to keep working relentlessly to get 10k. Because it's a standard, you need to do it. You need to do the work daily, every single day, because you want to reach your standards. That's the reason why the guy goes to the gym every single day. Because that guy's standard is I have to go to the gym every day. But the other guy, he thinks, oh, I don't have to go to the gym. I'm comfortable with the skinny fat physique because I don't care. I'm comfortable where I am. And my standard is this physique. And my goal is the top tier physique. But that guy who goes to the gym every day, his standard is the top tier physique. And his goal is an even more better physique than that top tier physique. That's the reason he goes to the gym every day. That's the reason he eats clean every single day. Because of his standards. Because you will always fall to your standards, but you will never rise to your goals. That's why you have to start setting standards instead of goals. So if you want to achieve any of your standards, all you need to do is set the habits in place that get you to the standard. So to go to the gym, you need to go to the gym minimum 3-4 times a week and eat clean, whole foods, and then you'll get the physique you want. You want 10k a month, record a daily video every single day. And these habits are what will get you to your goal, because that's all everything is. It's just habits.
We've done you a favour here. We want the best for you. We want you to improve. We want you to be on our level, working hard, doing the daily habits, setting standards and following through with those standards. So that's what we've decided. On our next video, we're going to tell you how to set those standards. It won't be like any other video you've seen. They're not going to be little goals like do 5 push-ups a day. No, they're going to be real. They're going to be real challenges, real standards that you're going to follow through every single day. These standards will be clear. You're not going to be hopping from one trend to another. You're not going to be like, oh, I'm going to do trading and then I'm going to start a YouTube channel. No, they're going to be standards you follow through every single day. Most likely for the rest of your life. Because that's what's needed. That's what's needed to make that real change that you want. You don't get to the top by being yourself. You don't get there by doing the little goals. You get there by setting the standards and following through with those standards every single day. No matter how you feel, whether you're happy, whether you've heard good news or you've heard bad news, it does not matter. You do those standards every single day. And we're going to be teaching you that next video, so watch out for it.
And we're going to show you how to truly set your standards. So that after 2 weeks you don't lose motivation and you stop doing the deep work and you stop going to the gym. Because the truth is, when you do these long, far-fetched out goals, you can't think that far and you lose your motivation. Because you can't think of the goal. It's not as close as you want it to be. You don't get that dopamine. But the way we're going to teach you to make standards is going to change your life. You're going to be able to chase after your goals relentlessly and you won't be changing your mind anymore. And you'll actually have motivation to do the tasks daily and you're going to be doing your hard work every single day, relentlessly getting after it every single day.
Boys, like and subscribe the video.